ᴹᵁᴮᴬᴿᴬk everyone. ᴹᵁᴮᴬᴿᴬk to everybody. As it's Friday, I have something that's very exclusive for you guys. I'm at Washington, Rolls-Royce's dealership. Thanks to them, first of all. I'm reviewing a very exclusive, all-new version of a car that's one of a kind, and it's from Rolls-Royce. And this is none other than the all-new, one-of-a-kind 2024 fully electric Rolls-Royce. And this is the Rolls-Royce Spectre, a very rare car. And I review rare cars in Bangladesh, but this is a rare car in America. Imagine having a very rare car in America and doing a full review of that. Let's start this full in-depth review by showing you guys the exterior, the interior, the powertrain, and the practicality of a Rolls-Royce. So first of all, I will show you the car's entire exterior. Let's start with the front. You can see the front is completely different from normal Rolls-Royce vehicles. Why? First of all, the split headlights, that's first time introduced in Rolls-Royce. So let's get inside, turn these completely on. So this car obviously has keyless entry, and then you can open the doors that open like a wraith. And let's get inside. Foot on the brake, and when you press on the brake, the door automatically closes, and then press the button to turn the car on, and there the car turns on, and it's no sound because it's completely electric. This is with the full lights, this is with the hazard, this is with the high beam, this is without the high beam. Now I'm going to come outside and show you guys the entire lights. But what's one new thing that I just realized is it's actually pretty much as the same technology as BMW, but I'm going to show that a little later. First of all, you have your daytime running lights, that's here, but when you turn the hazards on, this turn into the hazards. Then you have your main projector setup with your headlights. It says RR at the side as well. It's a very good branding, and it actually looks really sleek. After the lights, you can see the massive chrome grille that Rolls-Royce have, but this grille is bigger than the Ghost and bigger than the all new cars. It says RR right there, and you have the Spirit of Ecstasy on the top that has been completely newly designed, so it's a little more sleeker. Then if you go there, you have the same on the other side. You have the car's headlight with your DRLs and your hazards light. If you look at the front, the car has 6 sensors. It has the front camera, it has the big radar, you have the towing hook there, but overall it actually looks really nice. Now I'm going to open the hood of the car and show you guys the car's powertrain, but it's a fully electric Rolls-Royce. What's under the hood? Let's see, it's my first time looking as well. So when you open the hood, the Spirit of Ecstasy obviously goes in, because in the newer generation of Rolls-Royce vehicles, there's a hole in the hood, but when you open the hood, the Spirit of Ecstasy goes inside the front of the hood, because now it's completely different. When Rolls-Royce does something, you gotta understand, first of all, Rolls-Royce is a British manufacturer that is owned by a German manufacturer, but it's the most luxurious brand to buy a car from. So what they do, they got to think about a lot. BMWs, Mercedes, Audis, Bentleys, when they do something, they come from engine, hybrid, plug-in hybrid, electric. Rolls-Royce, V12, straight to electric. But what Rolls-Royce is saying is, this electric motor and all of its power is compared to their V12. So it's the same amount of smoothness, it's the same amount of power delivery, and it's the same amount of comfort that's providing with this car and a normal Rolls-Royce with a V12. You can see it says the RR and Spectre, hand built in Goodwood, England. And this car gets 2 electric motors. You have one at the front, one at the back, so it is completely all-wheel drive, and it is actually producing same amount of horsepower as a V12. That's pretty low because it's electric, should have more, but it has 563 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque. Single-speed automatic transmission to take the car straight. Overall, everything about this car is just so fancy because it's Rolls-Royce. For closing the hood, I can just get the hood closer and just tap it from both sides, and there the hood closes. And now I'm going to show you the car's side profile, but before that, let's talk about safety. It has automatic braking assist, it has automatic lane changing assist, it has automatic lane departure assist. But what's more new, In the new Rolls-Royce Spectre, you can turn the car on in your garage, you can pull the car out. I know this feature was in 2017 in BMW cars, but same company, just yeah, take it in. Now let me show you the car's side profile. For the side profile, let's start with the front wheels. This is the first time Rolls-Royce introduced some wheels that are completely different from their wheels from the histories. The front wheels are 255 40 R23s. These wheels are pretty cool. It matches the car. It has 6% brakes at the front. Front brake thickness is 15.6 inches with double wishbone suspension and air springs. You have the side reflector light that needs to be in North American cars. You have the Rolls-Royce badge at the side, which are light for your hazards. Then you have the pinstripe that starts from here, ends at the door handle, and then starts again and all the way comes till the car's back. This is completely hand painted. You have chrome trims that is in satin chrome. But if Rolls-Royce introduced a black badge model, it would be in dark chrome. You have the door handles in full chrome. You have keyless entry. That's for locking. This for unlocking. And you can open the doors like the Rolls-Royce Wraith. But what's more cool about it is, just look at how spacious it is and how easily people can get inside. But if it's a Rolls-Royce and if it doesn't have an umbrella, it's not a Rolls-Royce. And this car has a custom umbrella. So look at the car's paint and then look at the umbrella. It says RR right there, and this is the most expensive umbrella I've ever touched, to be honest. Let's put that back in. It goes there. Keep the RR straight. Let's put it in. There we go. Now if we exit that, the doors are automatically openable and automatically closable. So that closes. Look at the side skirts of the car. All of the different details that actually suits this car so well. The rear wheels are a little more thicker than the fronts. Rear wheels are 295 35 R23s. Little smaller brakes, but multi-link suspension with air springs. You have the reflectors for the side as well, for the back. And overall, it actually looks really, really nice. A lot of people can say now that what type of angle this is for showing the rear. But you have to take this in. This is a very exclusive car. I got very, very exclusive permission to do a full shooting of this car to be uploaded in my YouTube channel for you guys to know what is inside and outside, what is the Spectre. And especially being a Bangladeshi and doing this video is making a lot of Bangladeshi people proud. But what's more important is I would have moved the car front, but as this car is only signed to be driven by the CEO of the company, it's not possible. So just take it in how exclusive this car is for everybody. I'm going to get inside, turn the full lights on for the back. So let's open the door. Here we get inside. The problem is when you press on the brake, the doors automatically close. So this is with the full light. This is with the hazard. And then if I just come outside and show you guys the door. And one more feature that this car has is, when you open the door, the car automatically turns off. But you can see the rear tail lights. You have the RR badging here. The hazards blink, obviously, but this is your main tail lights. It's pretty simple. Then if you keep going there, you have your RR badge with your number plate slot and your reversing camera. And then you have the pretty much same thing on the other side. You have your upper stop brake light on the top. The rear windshield is heated. And for opening the trunk, I can just press this button. The power tailgate opens up and it gives you the massive amount of room you would need in a coupe car. If you get this up, you have a little more storage underneath the car, but it's very nice how everything is organized inside. You have the metal scratch plates, obviously. You have the button for closing the boot and unlocking the car. Close that, it comes in. And then for the charging socket, it's actually located at the back. Press this, and then you can charge it. This part is also in metal. You can charge with AC and DC fast charging. Pretty simple, pretty nice. And then let's close this. And now let's get inside the Rolls-Royce Spectre. Let me first of all open the doors for you. There we go. And now I'm going to get inside from the driver's side. Here we get inside, and if I just press the brakes, the car is going to automatically close the doors. What's cool about the Spectre is it has everything from the Rolls-Royce Wraith, but it's new and it's much easier to use. So first of all, let's start with the dash. So let's start with the dash first. The full dash is in full leather with the different type of leather in the different colors with the yellow stitching. You have Spectre written here with a very nice engraving, but as it states, not that visible. You have the AC vent with the AC vent closer. You have a lockable glove box below it. And then if you just look at the floor mats, you can see how cushiony the floor mats are. Like, it's like very comfortable. You want to be barefooted in this car, not even shoes on. And then just look at the car's seats. Completely newly designed. You have the RR on the headrest, and the headrests are really soft, and the seats are so comfortable. It has metal accents too, and it is ventilated, heated, and it is massaged. Now if we come back to the dash, you have the clock that this car gets. It's in clear, and it says Rolls-Royce Goodwood below it. Then you have the wooden treatment that all the way extends till here. You have the AC vents with the AC vents closers in full metal. This for your volume button. This for locking the car and turning on the hazards. You have the favorite buttons for the infotainment. You have the AC controls. You can put it on soft, medium, or anything else with your control. This is for the temperatures. So it's not analog. It's just you put the temperatures like this. And then if you just open this, you have two cup holders here, and close that with that. These are for closing the doors. This is the infotainment controller. You have the Spectre FXC right there. This is for the cameras. This is for the parking sensors off and on. This is a place for putting your sunglasses or the keys, and you have a glove box with decent amount of room inside that. Now look at the roof. It has the Starline roof, and after sitting in so many Rolls-Royce cars, this is not that special for me, but it's a very special feature. You have the metal brackets for the sensors or the microphones for the car's voice command system. It has a rear view mirror with the light. And overall, just look at this panel, how big it is. You have the light placements, you have the Starlight roof off and on, this is your rear view mirror. And now I'm going to show you the car's infotainment that is completely new from the previous generation. Foot on the brake, pressing the start button, and then it does a nice animation and turns on. So the infotainment is very easy to use now. It has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto like the previous gen, but it's a new setup. So if you want to go to your widgets, you have a lot, and you can add more widgets as well. But this infotainment doesn't have any connections with BMW. This is like completely different. So if you want to go on all apps, I'm just going to do that right now. Press this, and then you have all of the different controls. It's much more complicated. First of all, you have vehicle status. You can look at the tire pressure monitor. You can look at all of the different requirements the car needs. Then you can go system settings, spirit of ecstasy. You can get the spirit of ecstasy closed. So if I press this, it's going to get inside. So there it comes out now. If I press that again, it's going to get inside. I'm going to leave it out, and I'm going to put it on automatic. Then you have seat comfort, parking, owner's manual, mobile devices, live vehicle interior lighting, you have exterior lighting, driving settings, doors and windows, displays, and then you have so much more you can browse through. But what's cool is, if I go back to home, you have do not disturb mode. You have a lot. I'm gonna go back to home and let's show you guys the parking camera. So that's with the rear view camera, and the rear view camera has so much detailing that it's incredible, to be honest. New infotainment, very easy to use. It's also touchscreen, so that's nice. And that's pretty much it. After that, if we come to the steering wheel, it's fully leather strap, but it's a little too thick for me. You have fully powerly controllable for that. That's nice. And then you have the swivel wheel for your changing tracks. This is for your volume. This is for voice command. This is for your cruise controls. And if you look here, this is for your high beam and hazard. And now I'm going to show you the car's instrument cluster. Foot on the brake, pressing the start button, and then it slowly turns on with a very nice animation. And now it's completely digital like it was before, but it doesn't feel analog anymore. So this is for your charge. So it says 100%, 50%, and 0. That's here. That's for the time, traction control off or on. This is for the car's battery, for the normal battery, so 100%, 50% or below. And this is your car speed and foot receiver. So if you press the gas fully, it's going to go fully there, and the miles per hour is there, the kilometer trans is there. It's pretty nice, it's pretty simple, but it's not configurable. That's what I don't like. You have the windshield wiper controls here with your car's gear knob. So this is for drive. This is for neutral, and that's for reverse. I'm gonna put it back to park. And now let me show you the car's door. But before that, this car also has a heads-up display. And then you have the car's hazards and high beam buttons here, and you have a heads-up display on the top that you can just see the car's speedo. Now I'm going to show you the door, so let's turn the car off, and it does a full animation and goes away. For opening the door, I can just pull this until here, and then it's going to powerly open until I want, but I have to keep holding the door handle. Now if we look at the doors, now the wooden treatment, the leather, everything has been changed. So this entire part is wood where the leather was before. So that's fully wrapped in wood, and then there's leather wrapped all around it, and then this is the different colored leather with your controllables from that seat, your memory seats, massaging seats, your window controls and exterior mirror control and trunk opening, this for your door handle. And then you have the speakers, bespoke audio, and then you have the lock and unlock, a little button there, and this is the grab handle. And overall, just look at how nice and spacious this car is. Now, if we just go a little into the detailing, I can just press this button, and the front seat is going to all the way come front, because this is actually a 4-seater, so people can actually sit in the back. So it does it fully powerly. It's a Rolls-Royce. It's a $422,000 car, so it should have powerly done everything. If I come back here, the rear seats are actually comfortable. I can control my window from here, and my window actually opens. I can close that from here as well. But it's a 4-seater, so you have rear climate here to control the rear wind speed. This is for the rear temperatures. You have rear AC vents, and it's really comfortable to sit inside. A lot of wood, a lot of leather, a lot of storage. It's pretty nice. The only thing that's missing is the refrigerator. Now let's come out, because we're pretty much done. And it says Spectre right there. Now if we exit the car, I can close the door. Oh wait, I forgot to show you one more thing. Let me get the seat back, and then if you look at this placement, you can see the headlight controls, the start button, and if you go down, you have the parking brake, and then you have the death pedal, brake pedal, and gas pedal. Pretty nice. And everything about the floor mats are so nice. You have the seat controls that are in fully metal, and the floor mats of these cars are just so thick that it's like so comfortable that you can actually drive this car. You want to drive this car barefooted more than wearing shoes. Let's put the floor mats in, and let's come outside, because we're pretty much done. So let's close the car's door fully powerly. And now we are at the ending. Thank you to Rolls-Royce of Washington for giving me a Rolls-Royce Ghost, a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, a Rolls-Royce Spectre that's one of one, and providing a lot more cars just for me to review. Thank you so much to everybody in Rolls-Royce. Until then, I will see you next time. Make sure you're subscribed, like, be connected with all my socials at the description. Peace.